Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field.
Calvin Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Now, Stroud. There's a short one caught by Fireman. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On first down, it's Stroud. He connects with Gordon Madison. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Right down it up to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Johnson. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 22-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Here's Stroud. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
18, what's up? Hey.
Austin brought in motion.
Nike taxi.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready?
Sanders out to Judy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Mustang 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 15. It's a Browns first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 35, here's second down and 9. Here's Sanders to throw. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Brings up third and 12.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long.
Let's go now. Liking 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. Check. Hurt. Hey, smash.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. We'll talk things over before third down.
Okay, break. Tag. Cowboy, check smash, check smash. Let go.
From the pistol, a give to Chubb. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up fourth down.
A gain of 7.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal.
Jake Moody.
This will be from 47 yards.
A 47-yard attempt.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Moody's kick is good. And the Browns will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, right back to Johnson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
South. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. Good for a Steeler first down.
And the Steelers first down.
On the quick, right?
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
23 yards.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
18. What's up?
Johnson. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Swap. Mother swap. Nike Texas.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Tony. Why Tony?
Stroud gonna set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
18. What's up?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This one caught at the 4.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 6-3 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, check. Hawk 70.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hiking, 18. Rig alert. Check smash. Ready,
Now, Sanders. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Got it. Ready?
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready? 79, 19, Tiger. 18, Rattler. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. His throw left is complete with Judy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
No, get it. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
We gotta switch it up. We gotta switch it up.
Ready?
Play action, it's Sanders. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Tiger. 19 Tiger.
The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Hey, Chris, Cowboy 80. Riggs.
They were to toss to Chubb. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
Hurt. Go street.
As Shador on 1st down. Pass caught by Bond. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 35-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Hurt. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Sanders will throw it. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. Still going inside the 20. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 61 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here.
Let's go.
It's 1st and goal. Chubb is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
45-yard line.
19 Texas.
Stroud to throw. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
18.
one.
To throw is Stroud. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On the give, it's Johnson. He is tough to bring down. They finally do. Somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Now Stroud. Rolling right. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss of a yard. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Hey, uno more. Good.
Now Stroud. Out to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Room to run past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurt. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Chubb. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ready up.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
60 back.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here's 3rd and 7.
7 Pirates. Let's go. 70 Lions. Warriors, 70. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions. Ready.
Now it's Sanders. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. A give, and here's Johnson. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
The pass reels it in on the right side. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. Space to run inside the 20. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal.
2J. Hey, uno more.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Steelers 13. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 tight. 19, 18. Let go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He finds Judy on that one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Dragon 60. Ready,
Here's Sanders to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Check smash. Check smash.
Let's try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 3.
That's good for a
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
Let's go. 6.
Once again, it's Chubb. And that one set down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
To throw is Sanders. This pass caught by Judy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
Now it's Johnson. Finding space inside the 40. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 31 yards.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Algier. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
Tony.
They'll run here with Algier. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Next the score, Steelers 20, Browns 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
This is first and 10.
Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Now, Shador. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, Sanders. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick.
Let's go now.
It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8 Dragon 60. Go.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. And the Steelers are going to get us back here just past the 35.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll go again with Johnson. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Drop it. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On the quick slant, that's Judy. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Let's go.
Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Now, Sanders. Looking deep here for Tillman. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here's second down.
19 tight. 19 Lions.
They go play action with Sanders. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
7-yard loss brings up third down.
70 Mustang 19.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Stephanie! Liking 18! Check smash! 18, Pioneer! Bobcat! Ready, right?
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover